Welcome to Churd in the Turd. It's been a while, fellas. It's been a while.
Too long.
Took a little sabbatical.
All I smell is steak right now.
I
I'm
cooked
serious.
steak at home. Well, do you smell steak?
No, but my sense of smell isn't ideal.
You said I had a good sniffer the other day. You remember?
Nose like a bloodhound.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
we were doing a scavenger hunt, and I just
Yeah?
kept smelling dog shit. Like I smelled dog shit 3 different times. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Hey, Brett, do you smell that dog shit?"
Bre-
And he's like, "No." And then I smelled syrup, like of all things, like out in the middle of nowhere, pretty
Yeah.
much. So I don't know what the heck was going on there.
That's super weird.
I know.
But I smell like steak. I hope I didn't.
You do. Well, you smell like cooking. You know, like
Dude.
when you go to like House of Japan and you smell
Sure.
like the food there.
The
That's
oil,
what you smell
yeah.
like.
My
Yeah.
allergies are so bad I can't smell anything.
Good.
That's probably why you speak
I
so
also
much
can't
bullshit.
taste anything.
Let me explain the light. So
Yeah, okay. What
The headlamp.
What
No.
have you been doing? Like, have you been mining or something? Like,
no, I actually wore this so I can see through Brad's bullshit when he starts bullshitting with me. I'll turn on my light so
Yeah.
everybody knows that Brad's bullshitting.
That's the bullshit indicator?
Yeah, that's it. Is it off?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Does it have like a flashing?
Yeah. Well, I think it just has 2 levels.
Right on.
You're lucky. These are old batteries too. So
You're so lucky.
this fucking thing is bright. dude.
OBs?
OBs.
Obese.
OBGYN.
Brad probably
Oh.
wishes he was an OBGYN.
You could, OBGYN could probably use that light.
I'm sure they use something like it.
Well, I mean, an OBGYN and nurse practitioner is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, identical even.
Yeah.
Tomato.
Yeah.
That I didn't say that. I'm just
You did just say
I'm
that. though.
reiterating what somebody told me.
Okay, let's play a game.
Okay.
It's called Who in the Room. So it's literally just us 3. But it's who I made this game up. No one's ever played it before.
I've never heard
Basically, you say who in the room would you let, and then you make an extreme situation. So, for example, RJ.
Okay.
No, I feel like this answer's too simple for you. Brad, who in the room would you let deliver your child if you had a woman who was delivering your child? Who would you let deliver? Who in this room? I mean, he does have that light.
You do have the equipment. I would.
Looks healthy.
I mean, in an ideal world, neither of you would be anywhere near
agreed,
that
agreed.
situation.
We have to.
I would have to say John, just because he has 2 kids, so I feel
Ooh,
like
okay.
I
he
watched
has.
them both come out.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
he has more.
I've double the experience.
So
So can I counter and say why you would want to pick me?
why?
Sure.
I don't know exactly how his wife's labor went, but my wife's labor went south quickly.
Well, it
And-
is south on the body.
I feel like a normal delivery, I mean, I'm fucking ready, dude. I'm ready right now. Like, this is about the size. This hole in the table is about the size that the baby comes through.
Yeah.
So,
That's about
I mean,
right.
that's kind of big. That's probably bigger than 10. I don't know.
It's big.
I don't know the exact measurements, but my kid had a big fucking head. You know why? Because he had a big fucking brain.
Or a skull.
Or it was just filled with fluid.
No.
Ooh.
Nope. Big ass brain.
Yeah, Lauren's first delivery went south too. It took a long time. I don't know if it was as scary as his,
I
but
was scared.
My first delivery went north.
That's not good.
Super north, dude.
what the fuck
That is not good.
You got delivered through like your mom's ear.
Things just, they have a way of going different directions. Next one
Yours went
east.
north.
All right, who? Let's keep it medical. Who in the room would you let perform?
Are you asking me, or are you?
no,
asking-
this is RJ.
Okay.
Sorry, I
Okay.
apologize.
Well, I'm a doctor, so
Well, see, you
I
can't pick
know.
yourself. Who in the room would you let perform? What's appendectomy? Is that what it's called?
When you get your
Appendicitis?
appendix?
Yeah, appendicitis.
probably Brad because
I
he
would too.
he reads some weird shit, so he probably know right where to cut.
And
how
he always
deep
has
to
thought
cut.
of himself as a doctor. Is that correct?
Well, that is true. Mostly because I am one.
Man, I did
Typically, doctors do think of themselves as being doctors.
not. I had no idea that I was in a podcast with 2 learned doctors.
Mhm.
Wow, I feel so blessed. Hashtag blessed.
Yeah,
UW.
Brad's a doctor of lichen.
Please
So-
explain.
Why are you talking about lichens?
Please explain.
So
The werewolves?
We were at the park,
No.
and Brad pointed at the trash can. He goes, "Oh, look, there's lichen."
What?
And
Lichens.
whatever, dude. Lichens.
Well, lichen would be singular. Lichens.
And then the lichens followed him around
no, they
the whole
didn't.
time we were there. Yeah,
That's
they did.
what he was saying. He was
Yeah.
probably smelling them because
Yeah.
they're all over like every tree.
I
in
said,
the
Brad,
park.
watch out. There's a lichen following you. Did I text him that one followed him home?
See, a lichen is a symbiotic
Here we go.
organism, symbiotic relationship between either a blue-green algae. This is not bullshit. This is true. A blue-green algae or cyanobacteria and a colony of fungi.
Yeah.
So it's like those kind of light
I'm a
bluish,
fungi.
colored looking, circular, leafy almost looking organisms that you see growing on trees and things of
Yeah.
that nature.
Wikipedia, it checks out.
All right.
Yeah. I thought lichen was werewolf.
Well, that's Lycan. This is Lichen.
Wow, what a weird
What
thing.
the
to
hell's Lych? What did you say?
Lycan. Lycanthropy would be the condition of being a werewolf.
Yeah.
That's not a real condition, so why do they have
It's
a fucking name
It's
for
a
it?
real word. Why do they werewolf isn't a real thing? Why should they have a name for that?
I don't know. I didn't know somebody went in like really in depth and actually gave it a medical.
Well, it's probably from some
It's
root
not
word.
medical. It's
Well, it is obviously.
Psychological. It probably goes back to some root Latin word or something for wolf.
I've always considered you to be a lycanthrope.
Wow. He does have wolf features.
Is that a werewolf again? Are we talking about werewolf?
Pretty much.
Thank you for paying attention.
What's a throat? What's the throat part?
Learn us.
Yeah, learn it.
Lycanthropy is the condition.
Oh, I get it. Like,
So-
all right.
Wow.
I like philanthropy.
So,
Like misanthropy, misanthrope.
Oh, okay.
who in the room, Brad, would you let be a werewolf?
I would also be John. I feel like RJ almost is a werewolf already, and if he actually had the power that came along with being a werewolf, that would be dangerous for everyone.
I agree.
Oh, no, it really only be dangerous for you. John would be pretty safe.
Hey, all right. I smell like steak, though.
Why?
Yeah, but I wouldn't be attracted to that. I'd be attracted to the
Most
blood
people
of
aren't attracted to
bullshitters.
me.
You're attracted to that anyway.
Oh!
I know. That's why I like you.
Slams.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
All right. Who?
No.
Let's go with. I mean, I feel like do you guys have any you can just come up with right now? I have more. Who in the room? But
Who in the room?
to who are you asking?
To you, John.
Okay.
Who in the room, if it was a life or death situation and you
shit.
needed emergency open heart surgery
Jeez, Louise.
to insert a stent,
Wow.
who would you have perform that?
Okay.
Easy answer.
I actually do think knowledge-wise, Brad would be the right answer. However, RJ is really good with his hands.
You would know.
I don't know.
Guys, let's grow up.
Yeah, grow up.
That's a tongue.
But it's supposed to be the sound of a hand and a thing.
That's what our high fives sound like. Yes, I would pick RJ just because I know he's good with his hands. Could you guide him verbally in that situation?
Well, plus I'm a doctor. I'm the only real doctor in the
What
room.
evidence do we have of RJ being good with his hands?
I've seen him work with tools. I've seen. That's it.
I will admit that this hand, which is my dominant hand, does lack a lot of feeling.
Okay,
Because it
good
was
Lord, I
caught-
picked
it
the
was-
right person.
It was caught in a machine, when I worked in my previous job.
Excuses.
Nah, I mean,
Here
so
we
it sounds like
go.
I made the
Lot
right
of nerve
choice, is what
damage.
you're saying.
That being said, I don't know. You saw what happened when we went bowling the other day.
You crushed it. And you crushed it like in the last game.
Doesn't that really have a lot to do with being good with your arms in practice?
Quit doing that motion.
Yeah. He's like, I only put the 2 fingers in it.
That's
I'll
a good
use
Brad.
my thumb.
That's a good Brad impression. So, Brad,
So no, John,
please.
who in the room would you rather see vote for Donald Trump?
What? I don't want to see
I I'm allowed to ask whatever the hell I want to ask.
I would pick you because it would hurt Brad more.
Damn it. No, it would hurt Brad more.
That's what I said.
No, it would hurt Brad more if he voted for Donald Trump.
I am literally understanding you perfectly.
Yeah.
I'm saying your reason for picking him would be my reason for not picking him. Does that make sense?
He doesn't want to hurt me. You
Oh.
do. That's the difference.
I do. Yeah.
I do like Brad in small doses. Yeah, so, Brad, who in the room, this is important, Brad, who in the room would you let give you couples counseling? You and your girl.
Assuming we were to need it.
Yes,
I do
correct.
think that she believes that RJ is mean to me. So I feel like
She'd like that, right?
She would relish the chance to perhaps get back at him in some way. So I would say RJ in that situation.
RJ gives good
Aw.
relationship advice. I agree with
She
that.
thinks I'm mean to Brad.
I mean, you are, but it's playful. I mean,
Yeah.
it's out of love.
Well, when Brad's
Clearing his throat or something big here.
he's- Brad, there's a subreddit called Choosy Beggars, okay? And Brad
You know the best subreddit.
Brad likes to beg for things, okay? So he's a mooch. He'll be like, "Hey, can I get a piece of gum?" But then not only does he want a piece of gum, I say, "Yeah, you can go grab it. It's in my backpack." No, I want you to bring it to me. The motherfucker wanted me to bring him a piece of gum that I paid for.
Let's be clear here. First of all,
Yeah. Be clear.
I didn't give him a time frame in which I wanted it. He could have taken a couple hours, and that wouldn't have bothered me. Number two, I was actually busy in class at the time, and RJ was not.
For the record,
So
not to get too much detail, we sometimes teach classes at our job.
yes, so I actually had a class all day.
Mm-hmm. You don't take any breaks.
We would have taken a break in like an hour.
Why
or two
couldn't you
from
have
then.
gone and grabbed a piece of gum?
I could have, but I
Why
thought
didn't
maybe
you?
sometime prior to
So
that.
there was a time frame. It was before break.
I feel like
I
I'm
still
couples
would have
counseling
waited.
right now.
I still would have waited for you to bring it to me.
For what reason?
So I didn't, because normally when I'm on break during class, I like to get stuff done. You know.
Well, it's for breaks.
It's break, dude.
Yeah, but I like to get all my documentation in order and get everything set up for the end of the day. You know.
I am the couples counselor
up
for
for
you
the
guys.
end of the
Did you guys
day.
have me be on this podcast just to keep you guys civil?
What the hell is he talking about? Set up for the end of the day.
You know,
just
get
ignore
my
me.
documentation
I'm a
sent
dumb
out,
idiot.
things of that nature.
Dude, that's class.
I don't give up.
I did not like that sound.
Oh, well, now you have more ammunition for RJ to torture you with.
It was like a metal on metal sound,
It was
Wood
a
on
wood on
glass.
glass.
but it was still a metal on metal sound.
Put it on the glass. Remember that 90s hit?
No.
It was very objectifying towards
Gosh,
women.
Brad
I did
didn't
not
know?
like it.
I can't get this untied.
It's from, remember that?
But you're so good with your hands.
Here you go. Nummy.
I don't care about getting
Nummy.
it untied.
Get it untied.
Dude, do you remember that
You don't have a
music
time
channel,
frame.
The Box, where you could order music videos? The Box, anyone?
You couldn't get it untied?
Is anyone going to talk to me tonight? That'd be great.
I don't remember that. No.
Oh, all right. Well.
I remember Columbia House.
Ooh, is it the same sort of thing? Or is that the CD Club?
Yeah. CD
Alright,
Club,
yeah.
yeah.
They have those for movies now, but I don't know if they do well.
I remember that. I never had Columbia House myself, but I do remember people that did have it said it was basically impossible to cancel.
Really?
Yeah, once you started, like you had to try like 10 times to stop it.
It's like Comcast. See, Brad, that's all I needed was a little motivation from you saying, I thought you were good with your hands for me to get it untied.
Mm.
Thank Jesus he is here.
Okay. I feel like this might be too easy.
Okay.
for-
I got one.
Okay, please, please.
Yeah, please, 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 please.
This one is for RJ.
Oh, good.
Fuck yeah.
If you had to choose one person in this room, who in this room would you choose to brew you a beer, and it's the only beer you can drink for the rest of your life?
You should pick Brian.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Brad because ketoacidosis over here doesn't even drink beer, so how would he know if it even tastes good?
Well, I have drank beer.
I've
You,
seen
but
him
you wouldn't
drink
be able
beer
to test
before.
the stuff
and I
you were brewing
enjoy
for me.
beer a lot, but I think you made the right choice.
Yeah.
I'm not upset with your choice. I would pick Brad over me too. I'd pick Brad over you.
Oh,
Brad just has the most free time in order to make a good beer.
He has a girlfriend now. He doesn't have as much free time as
More
he
than
used to.
us, we're parents.
I'm not.
You're not a good parent, but you're a parent.
You're an absentee.
I'm a single parent.
All right.
I am.
I like that game. It's better when there's like a large group of people.
Yeah, it's difficult when there's only 3, I guess, because there's only 2 people to choose from.
Yeah, but if you have a large group and you just can, and especially if they don't know each other that well, like I'd pick that person to do open heart surgery because they have big hands. And you're like, wait, that'd be a bad thing because they touch you in the wrong place. Oh my God, you're dead. You're already dead. Yeah, I thought about this a lot.
Brad would want little Trump hands doing his open heart surgery.
Like that person could be like, well, I pass out at the sight of blood, so. Little Trump hand?
Yeah. All right. So, that was good stuff. Any other closing arguments before we go on?
What are you doing Cat's Cradle over there?
Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man on the moon.
Damn, I love when John.
coming home, Dad, I don't know when.
I just like John
We'll
singing.
get together then.
I liked it when John was singing. What do you call this one, Brad? Sir.
You did not silence your fucking phone?
Let me make sure mine's.
Who's she? Who is it?
It's Adriana.
That's his girlfriend's name, everybody. You didn't have to say
on
it.
your girlfriend with a girl named Adriana? Oh my God.
Is she going to be okay with you sharing her name?
That would be the ideal thing if you were going to cheat on your girlfriend, to have
The same text?
the same name as. Never mind.
I get what you're saying, but
I
it
would never do that. Don't worry.
What do you call that one? What do you call that one, Brad?
I have no idea.
Reverse cat's cradle. See that? Did you see what that did there?
wouldn't that
Whoa,
be a
dude.
dog?
Is that really what it's called?
No, I don't know. I didn't even know that was called cat's cradle.
I didn't know it was. Yeah, I
You
was
know
just
what this is
asking.
called?
What?
The Eiffel Tower.
Is it?
Are you doing string tricks? I don't know.
String checks.
F off. I'm funny. Okay.
Put your hand in here, Brad. Put it in there.
You're trapped now. You're trapped now. He's got you.
And hold on. Fuck me. Oh, fuck me. All right, put your hand up through that little hole.
What are you doing to him?
Oh,
Magic! We got a real necromancer.
I'm a magician.
Necromancer?
Yeah.
I think that's someone who like revives dead bodies.
Well, your hand was dead because it was numb. Is it numb anymore? He saved your hand.
Equally
Necromancer.
numb to what it
No,
was.
it works.
Necromancer.
Yep, necromancer, necro dancer. Watch.
Necro dancer. I think that's someone who goes out to graveyards and digs up bodies, just dances.
Yeah, it doesn't do anything inappropriate other than digging up a dead body.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No, that's not inappropriate.
Can that be the name?
I think we're thinking of necrophiliac.
No,
that would be what
no,
you are.
No.
No, we don't go that far. We only go to first base.
Oh, don't even get me started on bases, dude.
Yeah, that, Necro Dancer sounds like either a great name for like a house like techno group or something like that,
Hold me closer, necro dancer.
or Halloween themed covers. Or how about the name of the Churd and the Turd movie? Who wants to make a movie?
I want to make a movie or a web series.
Ooh. Click the link down below to just give us money.
Please.
Yeah, lots of money. We need a lot of money for this.
I have always wanted to make a full-length feature. I mean, I wouldn't say I've made a web series. I was in a sketch group that was predominantly YouTube, but I wouldn't call it a web series. And it was really fun. It was a great experience. I learned a lot. I learned that I'm not that funny. And
We knew that long
yeah,
ago.
right, sure. But it's good for me to learn it.
Mm.
It was about finding myself.
And he found it.
And I found out I wasn't funny. But I learned a lot about the script writing process, which was really interesting. And I sent you guys a script that I wrote before I was even in sketch comedy. I like musicals, full disclosure. I don't know if I've talked about it here, but I do like musicals. And I wrote...
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Do you like musicals, RJ?
I mean, I can't say I have a lot of experience with musicals, but sure.
Do you like music?
I like music.
Do you like Cal? California.
I went to
Music
California once, and it kind of sucked. The people in California kind of
Can you name a musical that you have seen, like Grease or something? That's always the one everyone's seen.
I mean, the movie, Grease,
Yeah,
not like in person.
I mean, musical movies are good.
Yeah,
I've seen it
that.
on traveling Broadway, never on Broadway.
Have you seen South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut?
That's
Yes,
a musical.
I've seen
It's a musical.
God damn, they
Yeah.
can make a musical, those two.
Mm.
It's awesome. I saw The Greatest Showman, speaking of musical movies. It was actually pretty good. I was surprised. The reviews were just okay about it. I was like, maybe it sucked. But it was good. Anyway, yeah. So I wrote a musical when I was like 22 years old.
Wrote a musical,
Yeah,
and he
but here's the
likes
thing.
to write stuff all night long.
Yes,
That's my musical.
I don't know how to write music. I could probably write lyrics, but I don't know anything about music. I can't play an instrument at all. But
I was playing the trumpet today.
yeah,
I can actually
End
play a
of
cornucopia.
end of story. And I picked 80s music because I love 80s music. And I know there's Rock of Ages, which uses a lot of 80s music as far as musicals go. But I just picked these songs that I like, and I made a musical about a couple of friends I had in college. And it's all based on real. In fact, there's a character named John Cormany in it.
What?
I know. And I think RJ would be perfect to play him.
Yep.
There's several characters we have. Obviously, we can't play any of the music, but I think we could do a little reenactment. We can assign some roles, and let's.
I could sing.
Well, I mean, you could sing, but the music is all copywritten, so
Who cares?
I mean, we could sing 10 seconds of it. That's legal.
Yeah, we'll
That's
just
within
do
fair
real
use.
short 10-second clips of us.
In fact,
singing.
the name of the musical is called Jesse's Girl. So, yeah.
Rick Springfield.
Yes, good. All right, so let's pull up the script and do a little table read. We have assigned roles. Everybody has at least like 3 roles. This is going to be good. I've actually heard this read once. We were on a road trip with friends, and we read it, and they thought it was great, but they were also my friends, so they probably weren't being honest.
Yeah, I'll be honest.
I know you will. All right, so this is Jesse's Girl. We're just going to do scene 1, act 1. More importantly, we're not just going to jump in the middle here. And if you guys like it, maybe we'll read another scene another time. Here we go. Ooh. So I'm going to be reading the stage direction. I'm also going to be playing the part of Rachel, right? And Jared, right? I forgot who I assigned roles.
Fuck, John.
What? Who are you going to be?
I'm John, Danny, and
Lindsay. All right, and then you are Brett,
Megan,
Megan,
and Winston.
and Winston. Boom, we got this. Crushed it. All right, here we go. Scene 1, act 1, I should say first. Jesse's Girl, act 1, scene 1. The play begins with the curtain closed and a single spotlight center stage. A man walks out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Read it fucking right.
My name is Jonathan Cormany, but most people just call me John.
Stop.
What?
I'm the director. You're not going to read it like that. Do not shit on my masterpiece.
Let me be first.
This isn't Charmin.
Wait, how am
this
I?
is a script.
Am I just reading it then?
Read it like RJ.
Oh,
I feel like
fuck,
young
dude.
John Cormany was like RJ.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, we're going to do it again. All right. Jesse's Girl, act 1, scene 1. Hey, don't fucking shit on the arts, man.
I thought we were doing
Arts,
choices.
not farts.
I'm the actor.
And I don't like your choice. I'm the director. I control that.
This is bullshit. I quit.
Go back to your trailer.
I quit.
All right.
I will.
Jesse's Girl, act 1, scene 1. The play begins with the curtain closed and a single spotlight center stage. A man walks out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jonathan Cormany, but most people just call me John. Let me be first to thank you all for coming to hear one of the greatest love stories of all time. You might be thinking, if this love story is so great, how come I've never heard of it? Well, the answer to the question is very simple. This particular story just happened. Think of it this way. I offered...
You were not.
phone.
Oh my God.
My phone
Bring
is-
a fucking computer. Next time I'll print it out.
I offered you a chance to be in the first audience to ever see Romeo and Juliet. You would probably take it, wouldn't you? Unless you're me and think that Romeo and Juliet is just some boring story, the most boring story ever. It's all about some groveling pussy who's mad because his dad won't let him date some chick who really doesn't even sound that hot. Grow some balls, dude, and elope or something.
John suddenly realizes he's gone on a wild tangent.
Sorry about that. Anyway, like I was saying, you're all very lucky to be among the first to witness the amazing love story of Brett and Gloria.
Yeah.
I know it doesn't sound as cool as Romeo and Juliet, but just give it a shot. Now let's begin with the story. It all started 4 years ago on my first day of my senior year in high school.
The curtain opens to reveal a high school hallway. John exits stage right. Lights fade up. The students in the hallway are casually hanging out by their lockers and talking before their first class. Then all of a sudden, Gloria walks in. The stage lights go down, a spotlight goes on Gloria, and everyone freezes and turns toward her. She starts to walk slowly to center stage. The music for Jesse's Girl starts up. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.
Who the hell is that?
What the fuck are with these character choices? This is not
I hate this director. I don't want to work with him ever
Hillbilly High
again.
School.
No, that's what he sounds like.
Okay. You've met this guy.
Yeah, that's exactly who he sounds like.
Okay. Who the hell is... Am I Rachel? I think I am.
Yeah, let's hear Rachel. Smart ass.
That's Katie's cousin.
What kind of character is that?
I'm the fucking director.
What in the hell, Bobby?
Ain't kills here. That's Katie's cousin. She just transferred from some Christian school.
That's the infamous Gloria. It looks like the rumors are true. She looks like trouble.
Come on, guys. Katie's our friend, and we should be nice to her cousin.
Oh, I'll be nice to her, all right. Man, she's too hot for this school.
Well, I better start my senior year out right and go ask her out before anyone else does.
No way, dude. I saw her first. Shotgun rules apply.
I guess that actually does work with the accent. Screw that jazz. I'm the best looking guy here, so I should get the first shot, because if she rejects me, there's no way she'd take any of you guys. The boys keep arguing amongst themselves until Rachel gets between them.
Boys! Calm down. I hate to rain on anyone's parade here, but she's already taken. She goes out with Jesse Butcher.
Jesse Butcher.
That's Jesse's girl? It figures. The only girl in this school worth taking out is dating a total douche. Didn't he get sent to juvie?
He did, but the center let him go because he was scaring the shit out of everybody else. And if I was you, I wouldn't let him ever see you call me I fucked that line up. I wouldn't ever call him a douche to his face. As far as I'm concerned, Jesse considers me cool, which is how I want to keep it. Still, that chick is too fine for me to just let pass by.
Oh, yeah. I want her.
I need her. I
Wish I had.
I wish
that
that I
I
had
had Jesse's
Jesse's
girl.
girl.
Jesse is a friend. We'll have to sing this.
Yeah.
And I know he's been a good friend of mine. But lately something's changed. It ain't hard to find. All right. We can't sing anymore. We don't want to. By the way, Rick Springfield needs all those royalties. So after the song ends, the bell rings. All the students rush to their classes. After the hallway's clear, John and Brett enter stage left.
This is a great way to start off my senior year, John. Tardy.
Brett, you know that I have needs, and those needs include McDonald's breakfast. You also know that McDonald's only serves breakfast until 10:30, and since my schedule does not permit me to partake in lunch till 12:30, drastic measures must be taken in order to satisfy my needs. Measures like sacrificing some time at school so I can eat an Egg McMuffin.
Fast forward 10 years, and there's all-day breakfast.
Yes.
Wait, that's not part of it.
This is good though. I like that. That's a good note. That's first off. I like the choices.
Wait, are we allowed to critique this as we're going?
He wasn't critiquing. He was adding.
Oh, fuck.
Indeed.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I see how being tardy benefits you, but it doesn't help me at all.
Au contraire, mon frère Big Bear.
I did like that choice. I like that.
Go, bro. You know as much as I do that I can be very irritable without proper sustenance. Sustained. Now we wouldn't want to bring an ass to my best friend now, would we? Besides,
Being an ass.
you don't want to bring an ass to my best friend now, would we? Besides,
ass.
you won't have to drive me to school much longer. My car should be fixed soon.
How'd you wreck your car anyway? Were you trying to impress a girl again?
Need to
No,
proofread.
you
Need to-
cocksucker. I didn't try. I succeeded in impressing her. College girls sure do love it when you take 90-degree turns at 60 miles a fucking hour.
Okay, I'm not that.
Do they also love it when you lose control of the car and slide into a ditch?
Hopefully. Besides, this chick is different. Real mature. Not like the girls around here.
Am I ever going to meet this girl anyway? Or is she going to be like the rest of your more mature girlfriends and be too busy to meet any of your friends?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It always seems like you get all these college girls, but nobody ever gets to meet them, like they don't exist.
Good, good.
Bitch, like you have any room to talk. On the way over here, weren't you telling me about some mystery girl?
That was different.
This sounds like the real Brett. How so?
I never claimed that I was dating my mystery girl.
You did claim that you fell in love with her at first sight and that you sensed some sort of connection with her.
I did. I mean, I think I did.
Why don't tell me that story from the beginning so I don't tell you what really happened between you and this girl?
All right, but don't laugh this time. It was when you were on vacation. There was not much to do around here, so I went down to campus to get some CDs.
Dating myself there.
CD.
That's where I saw her.
You know the Huey Lewis song?
Do you?
Well, it goes, I was walking down a one-way street, just a-looking for someone to meet. One woman who was looking for a
Cut.
man. Yeah.
Too much.
I think we went over 10 seconds. Huey, don't sue us.
Shit.
As song begins, the song. God, I got to proofread. I was probably up real late writing this. As the song begins, the hallway turns into a street for a flashback. Backup male singers come from stage left and right. When the song ends, the street turns back into a hallway.
Just what I thought.
What's that?
You're a pussy!
I knew you wouldn't understand.
I understand that you're a pussy.
Whatever, man. Let's try and sneak into homeroom before Mr. Casper finds us.
Who gives a shit about Mr. Casper?
Unknowingly to John, Mr. Casper comes up behind him.
Casper couldn't catch...
Catch what, Mr. Cormany?
Mr. Casper, I didn't see you there.
And if I wasn't here, that would make your tardiness acceptable then?
No, sir. I just meant that, that if you weren't there, you wouldn't know that I was tardy.
With you, Mr. Cormany, I just assumed that you were roaming the halls before homeroom. But it is a surprise to see you out here, Mr. McCallum.
I know, sir. I'm very sorry, but let me assure you that will never happen again.
I believe you, Mr. McCallum, and as a sign of good faith, I would like to see both of you in my office for lunch today. Forward attention!
Oh, come on, Mr. Casper. It's the first day of school.
Yes, it is, and yet it seems as if you are having no trouble getting back into the swing of things, Mr. Cormany. See you two at lunch. Get to class. Mr. Casper leaves.
Thanks a lot, John.
Suck my dick, Brett. Hey, man, it's not my fault Casper gives us lunch detention.
Whose fault is it then, bitch?
Society's.
Yeah, well, society isn't going to miss the first day of lunch. We are.
Are you worrying about us not getting a cool table this year? Don't worry, our boys will take care of us. Well, that sounds... We'll get a seat. Besides, seating arrangements, nothing interesting ever happens during lunch anyway.
You wouldn't even know if something did happen. You always sneak out and go to a restaurant.
Snuck out and banged your girl. Well, not today, my friend. Today I will be eating with you.
Thank you for gracing me with your presence.
You very welcome. I better go to class in case Casper comes back. See you in English third period.
Yeah, see you later.
Brett and John exit separate ways. Lights fade out. End of scene. What do you guys think? Are you intrigued?
I'm intrigued.
Who do you think the mystery girl was?
Pat Benatar?
Your wife.
No.
Oh.
No, I didn't even know my wife when I wrote this.
Oh.
It's Gloria. Spoiler alert. The new girl in school is the girl that Brett saw walking down a one-way street.
Are we going to see or hear the song Gloria?
By Laura Branigan?
Have you
Laura
ever heard the
Branigan.
song Gloria?
Yes, we are.
Dad
has got
Laura
it
Branigan.
going on.
Gloria.
Gloria.
No.
I think that's Stacy's
No,
mom.
no. I think you're
Here it comes.
confused.
So what do you guys think? I mean, pretty good for someone with a lot of bad writing errors.
Well,
Yeah.
I think the actors made it
You know,
what it needed
I was
to
a little
be.
frustrated at first, but then I saw your characters play out, and I agree with your choices, and I apologize for stifling your creativity.
Yeah, and if you ever do that again, I swear to God, I'll fucking chop your dick off. All right.
Whoa.
I don't think Hollywood could handle
was
you.
an
dude.
Who's the director here?
I am.
No.
You're the star.
I
There's a
am now.
difference. It is great that Brett's the one who's like finding love, but John gets way more and better lines. Good. And I feel like you guys really.
That's because you gave me the best character.
That's right.
why.
I
'cause
felt like you guys
knew.
were believable women too.
Did you ever put in the script, whatever, dude?
No, I didn't say that.
Prior to
later.
that.
No.
It was prior to that,
Yeah.
is when you wrote it.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Is that what you want me to say?
Yeah, I wanted
So
you
tales
to
from the
tell me.
script. So if you guys have any writings from your youth that you'd like to share sometime,
Yeah, I got one upstairs in my son's nursery.
I just meant more like
get
creative
it.
writings, short
He's
stories,
sleeping.
short stories. And
I
whatnot.
don't care.
Jeez,
Who's that? Batman?
that was Brett.
That was Brett.
Where'd Brett
No,
go?
that wasn't Brett. That was Satan.
Where'd Brett go?
Where'd Brett go?
Where Brett go?
My son calls Brad Brett and always asks, "Where'd Brett go?"
Where'd Brett go?
I'm right here, Christopher.
Oh my God. So we went to a play at the Children's Theater today.
You went to ladies' night.
Was it put on by children?
No. False advertising. But a couple of times he was talking during the show and he goes, "Joker's coming." I was like, "What?"
That's creepy as fuck.
I know. He really likes the Joker right now and it's scaring me.
What if Joker really came out?
I'd be like, "Okay, son, I need you to predict the lottery numbers." And he'd
Good
be like,
boy.
"Fuck
You
off,
want to
Dad."
see a magic trick?
Oh, nice. That does not sound like Heath Ledger, but it does sound creepy. So that's good. You want to see a magic trick? I'm Heath Ledger.
You
I
wanna
should
see a
never play the
magic
Joker
trick?
and put me into
Do you,
insanity.
do you like having your back rubbed?
John, if you had to pick somebody in this room to play the Joker, who would you pick?
Oh, wow. I feel like, so I know a lot of different iterations of the Joker, and full disclosure, I know you don't want to know this, but they just revealed that there were 3 Jokers in continuity, 3 different guys being the Joker. Yeah. So, for the psychotic Joker, I would pick Brad.
Brett?
Yes. For just evil, and his voice range.
Plus,
is
he's good with
impressive.
his hands.
Yes, his voice range is very impressive, and I think that he'd do a good job. Now, for the fun, like dad joke, laugh, like I feel like you know what? Why don't you both give me your best Joker laugh? Take some time. Good start, rough finish. Yep, psycho, fun-loving, kid-friendly Joker,
Kid friendly.
like Mark Hamill. I mean, he was evil, but he was kid-friendly. You know, he poisoned the fish in Gotham. You know, that was. And then
That's dumb as fuck.
Yes, I can poison the fish, but I can also sing a lovely tune.
that was a decent Joker with Mark Hamill
Yeah.
voice. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give it to Brad. He can have that one.
So, Brad? Who would we be in the comic book world? Gonna be DC or Marvel?
Wait, I have to pick characters for both of you to be?
correct. Different game now.
Different game now. We move quickly on this.
RJ would definitely be Martian Manhunter just because
Wow.
he's for sure
I don't know
not
who that is. But
from this planet.
It's a pretty strong character. One of the strongest DC characters of all time.
I'm strong.
And he's got psychic abilities, and he can phase through shit.
Oh, dude. Sounds just like me.
Shapeshift too.
Yeah, I've been shifting shapes for the past couple of years.
I feel like, John, you could be Juggernaut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just run into shit and not
Yeah.
stop. That's probably true. I don't have very good stopping powers. Yeah, very good choices. Profound, even. Very good. Well, thank you for joining me on Tales from the Script. I know, Brad, that you have to have some creative writings from back in the day.
I do, but I have no idea where they are.
We'll find them.
DVD.
Yeah, I have old unfilmed sketches from my old sketch days. I have a lot of scripts. I have a whole full-length feature film, too, that I wrote. But
Also, John wore Crocs to my house today.
I did. I'm not wearing them right now, but I do wear Crocs. They are comfy as hell. I don't give a shit what people think about them.
Crocodile.
Yeah, I did not take crocodile.
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Crocodile.
Wasn't that one of the things that Brad wanted me to do on the
Yeah.
podcast? That was
Yeah.
like one of his recommendations.
After you were trying to make him drink piss.
Yeah, like that's perfectly
Which, by
legal.
the way, the
and-
camping trip's coming up, right?
yeah, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah?
We also did the fire challenge where you guys both try to start a fire with a bow drill.
I'll do that in 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
2 seconds, dude.
Yeah.
I'll do that in 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
I'm so good with my hands.
He knows. He knows. Brad knows.
Nice.
good I am. With
Well,
my
that's cool.
hands.
That's good stuff.
Are you
Okay. I'm good. Stop.
Oh, there it is. Does it really blind you? Blinded by the light.
Blinded me with science.
Blinded me with science.
Science!
What's your favorite 80s song? You know stuff.
I don't know anything.
Really?
Nope.
You don't know any 80s songs?
No, I'm just good with my hands.
You said like I said that was a compliment. I do think you're good with your hands.
I think that's a song by Mr. Mister.
Is it really good with your? I didn't know that.
That's my favorite song. I knew it.
I like carrying a laser through the roads that I must travel. It's my favorite Mr. Mister. It's certainly not that. What is it? Carry a liaison?
Kyrie Eleison.
What's that mean?
I think it means like God lead me or something like that.
I just like that carrying a laser makes sense even with the actual, like the rest of the lyrics.
Carry a laser down the road that I
You're
must
just like,
travel.
got a fucking laser. It's the 80s. Lasers were popular in the 80s.
Wait, that's in the music video?
No. The whole point is like misheard song lyrics, and so he's saying some weird like Latin phrase or something. I don't know if it's Latin, but it's like Kyrie eleison.
I think it's Greek or
Greek,
something.
yeah.
Kyrie
So it's-
eleison.
Yeah, and he's talking about all these like troubles, and he's like, give me strength to get through it. But as a kid, I thought, and a lot of this isn't like uncommon. A lot of people thought it was carrying a laser.
That makes a lot more sense.
It does. It was lasers
Yeah.
were huge in the 80s.
Interesting.
Did you guys play laser tag a lot growing up? I did.
Not a lot.
I loved it.
Occasionally.
There was
Yeah,
a couple
occasionally.
places in town. Zap Zone in Hilliard was really cool. Did you ever go
Really?
to that?
Is that one that was like right there on Hilliard Road?
Yeah.
And it was they had the rock climbing wall
Yes.
that revolved.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Dude,
And they
I went
had
there
like
once.
it was one of the first laser tag places I went to that you could see the laser. Come
Yeah,
out of
see,
your gun.
I always hated laser tag, like Magic Mountain laser tag.
Oh, they
was
sucked.
the worst,
Yeah.
dude. It's like
It's
you'd
better
shoot,
now.
and then you'd be like, I don't even fucking know if I'm hitting that guy. I have no idea.
I'm
dude.
sure that's like real warfare with bullets.
Yeah, no, you see those. I can see bullets all day, all
tracer
night.
rounds.
He is Martian Manhunter.
Yep. Martian.
I mean, the Martian Manhunter rivals the strength of Superman, so that was a really good character for
I
you.
feel like I need to look up this Martian Manhunter.
He's green, but he can also shapeshift to whatever he wants.
Martian Manhunter.
Manhunter is a 1986 movie.
No,
directed
no.
No.
That is
That's
a
the-
movie about Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, it's Brian Cox.
Martian.
That was the original
Manhunter.
Hannibal
Red
Lecter.
Dragon.
Yeah, right,
basically.
right. Red Dragon
Yeah.
is a remake.
The Martian
Do you know
Manhunter
Brett
is a
Ratner
fictional
directed
superhero
freaking
in American
Red
comic
Dragon?
books published by DC
Does not seem like a Brett Ratner movie.
No, it doesn't.
He sucks.
Oh yeah, he looks just like me.
Martian Manhunter.
He looks like a kind of like an ant.
Yeah.
He's
Cool.
a good-looking guy.
Yeah. And he can become as
Holy
good or ugly
shit.
looking as he wants.
Look at that bod, dude.
That's you, bro.
That's me. That's what I look like with
That's
my
just-
shirt off.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll take it.
I know. Brad was honest and nice.
He is a nice guy. You know, the first thing when I think of Brad, I think of nice.
Yeah.
Glad
first,
to hear it.
First thing Brad thinks when he thinks of RJ is mean.
Is that what you think?
You know what? No, not mean, but probably crazy.
Crazy.
I might change from Martian Manhunter.
Oh,
Oh,
I've
here
been
we go.
I've been
Here we
inspired.
the
fucking-
penguin.
I've been inspired by this thing right here. What is this?
a wire,
A wire.
Or a
cable.
Oh, Cable from the new Deadpool movie?
cable. Right here. It even says cable. That's what you would be, cable.
I am looking forward to the new Deadpool.
Is he really good at organizing cables to make them look clean? Like
Yes,
Mm.
that is his only power.
Ah,
He's got telekinesis.
that's me then.
And he has a huge fucking gun.
Oh, well, that sounds all right too.
He carries a laser through the roads that he must travel.
Okay, carry the laser.
Yep. I'm very excited for that. Did you guys watch the first Deadpool movie?
Mhm.
I thought it was really
Yes,
funny.
I did.
I'm excited for the second one. I'm gonna see it next.
You know who I saw that movie with for the first time?
Are you gonna tell us? Was it a
well,
girl?
Give me a hint. Give me a hint. I want to know.
She was a vegetable.
What?
Oh, a good old onion.
The onion.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant like she was brain dead. I was like, that's terrible, Brad.
No.
It was not Terry Schiavo.
I was like, this is terrible. She's a vegetable. Didn't say anything. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh. Man.
Okay.
Veggie
Good
table.
stuff. Well, do you guys have anything else you want to share today? Nice. Very good. And
What?
how was your bullshit meter? It didn't go off a ton.
Nah, I've been pretty lenient on Brad because I got some feedback that I was mean to him, so I've been trying to be a lot nicer. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Do you think he's really sensitive and that he never told us he was hurting his feelings?
No, obviously his girlfriend is very sensitive, so I don't want to.
Aw.
I don't want to make her feel uncomfortable because she's new to the group. So, I mean, we've been doing this a while, so
That's nice of you.
yeah, I'm.
is.
I'm
It's
all
very-
inclusive, dude.
Yeah, that's
I'm
a
all
very
inclusive.
Martian Manhunter
Yeah.
move. He's very
Hopefully
sensitive.
she watches this, but probably not. But
She probably watches the first 5 minutes like most people.
Yeah.
And it's like, that sucks.
this is stupid
Morons.
as fuck.
3 white dudes giving their opinion. Man.
Also, somehow it smells bad, even though we're watching it on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, they probably just smell steak right now.
And they're like, what a mistake
you
it
really-
was to click on
You can't
this.
smell it at all?
I think he's established that he can't.
No. Well, maybe his allergy meds that he took 100 of. Okay, yeah, it sounds like.
Okay.
I had a sinus infection like a week and a half ago.
You're feeling better now?
I feel great now.
You look great.
Those biotics help me.
I'm surprised you didn't pick like
Wait, the
Whoa, whoa,
biotics?
whoa, biotics.
Not antibiotics. You actually got
Biotics. Probiotics help me.
isn't that in yogurt?
That helps my gut enzymes.
I'm not sure that's going to help a sinus infection. but
That
I'm-
helps my gut enzymes, which helps my sinus infection.
Is this a new character you're working on?
Yeah.
What's his name? Or her name? I don't know.
Lumpy bottoms.
No, it's like
Lumpy bottoms.
Lumpy
Jr.
Bottom's moron cousin.
Yeah, no, no.
Doesn't understand anything
Lumpy
about
bottoms.
science.
Bottoms.
Son. His long lost son.
Stumpy Bottoms.
Stumpy bottom. Third Lumpy
He
bottom.
believes in like homeopathy and
I just ate mud for a day and I
Chiropractic.
feel better now. Oh, nice.
Fuck yeah.
So,
I can't wait to get home and use my earwax candle.
what the fuck? I can't believe people believe that.
hard.
They'll burn it and they're like, look at all the earwax that came out. That's just wax from a
Yeah.
candle.
That's what kept it burning.
Like I'm not a doctor. I feel like I'm smarter just by hanging out with you two doctors, but I feel like I know that shit don't work.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We didn't even have to tell him that.
I know. Well, from all of us here at Churd and Turd, thanks for joining us. I'm glad you guys got to see a little piece of John's history, and it was an honor to watch two doctors who were also excelled at acting act out my art.
It wasn't an honor you telling us what to do the
But
whole
I'm
time.
the
though.
director, and this is my passion project.
Yeah, but that's,
I was fine with it.
we were hired for a reason. Let us do our passion.
All right.
All right,
I'll
that's-
respect your
that's
choices
acting.
better. I hope you will give me another chance.
I'll think about it.
TBD.
Okay. Well, we'll see you next time on Churd and Turd. Bye.
Peace out.
Bye.